Everyone told me product management is about building great products. Nobody told me that it's actually 90% meetings, 10% of chasing other people, and absolutely 0% of clarity. And no, you're not the CEO of the product. You're actually the class monitor of chaos, trying to make adults do the homework that it didn't agree to. So if you want to become a product manager just because it sounds fancy, here are 5 harsh truths that I wish somebody had slapped me with earlier. And stay till the end where I'll tell you the only kind of PM job that actually makes it worth it. Hi everyone, I'm Neel. I've been in product management for the past 5 years and currently leading product management at a top AI startup based out of San Francisco. So when I say these truths, these are actually coming from real experience, not motivational quotes. Alright, truth number 1. You don't actually build product, you build alignment. So when you imagine PM life, you think brainstorming features, running sprints, shipping cool stuff, but the reality? You're writing version 18 of a Notion document so that people finally stop arguing whether dark mode can save this company from failure or not. Your design team wants perfection, your engineering team wants tech feasibility, your leadership wants miracles, and sales wants it yesterday. And you just want one peaceful Tuesday, that's it. So no, PMs don't move fast and break things. They actually move slow and convince people. So yes, on good days you actually ship features, but on bad days you just send out meeting invites. So if you hate conflict, product management will almost feel like a therapy, where you are the therapist as well as the patient both, trying to heal yourself. Now truth number 2, you have responsibility but no authority. Everyone will tell you product managers make decisions, but decision making in product is almost like democracy. A vote does not matter. It only exists in slides. In real life of a product manager, you can only make recommendations till someone overrides it on a gut feeling at 6 p.m. on Friday. And then coming Monday they ask, why didn't you own this? Classic. So yes, you're not the CEO of the product, you're the PowerPoint intern of the people who actually are. And here's the most painful part, the loudest opinions often win. Not the smartest one, the loudest one. So your real job becomes making the right decision, the easiest decision. Think about it. Truth number 3, burnout is not a bug, it's a feature. PM burnout isn't an accident, it's built into the job description. Because your backlog is infinite, your stakeholders infinite, and somehow AI just made it worse. Earlier you used to manage sprints, write PRDs, life was much simpler. But now with AI, people also expect you to write PRDs, but also do Figma designs, generate Jira tickets, write marketing copies, do prompt engineering, run analytics, or maybe even write some code or push a code review. So basically you become the Swiss Army knife of corporate suffering. They call it cross-functional, I call it cross-exhausting. And the worst part isn't working late. That's actually okay if you really like your work. It's actually never feeling done. Your to-dos are never getting completed. And even when you finish that, you open LinkedIn and see PM should learn how to code, and you just close the app. Truth number 4, you'll feel useless even though you're doing great. Now every product manager has imposter syndrome. Even the confident ones on podcasts, especially in this AI era. Because you're surrounded by people who actually build things. And you're in a meeting saying, can we make this button pop more? Sure, you'll prevent huge disasters nobody saw. You'll unlock teams so that they can move faster. You'll fix problems before they become high severity 1 tickets, but it'll still feel like you did nothing. So if you're someone who needs constant validation, product management will humble you daily. And finally, truth number 5, product management teaches you more about people than actual products. Because eventually you realize product management is 80% people and 20% product. You'll start to learn why engineers say this is the small change and then vanish for 2 weeks. Why users say I love the product but still churn. Why leadership says that the company is data driven but still decide from vibes. So as a PM, you become a storyteller, a therapist, a negotiator, a translator, everything into one job role. So even though you became a product manager to build products, you actually stayed because you learned to understand people. Now you must be like, Neel, after all of this, why the hell should I become a product manager at all? Because at the end of the day, when it's done right, you get to see your ideas become real. When it ships and users actually say, this helped me, that feeling is different. It makes everything go away. So coming back to the real question, is product management worth it for you? You can do this quick test. I'll ask you 5 questions. Give yourself 1 point for each. And if you score 4 points or above, you might actually become a good product manager. 1. You don't panic when things are ambiguous. 2. You can handle conflict without taking it personally. 3. You like writing plus explaining more than doing hands-on work. 4. You can say no without feeling guilty because you'll have to say no a lot. And 5, you genuinely enjoy understanding people, not just building products. If you score 4 out of 5 or higher, you're actually ready to become a great product manager. So comment down your scores below and tell me why do you want to become a product manager? And if you're already one, what does the score look like for you? See you guys in the next one.